Hello, dear student. Welcome to you all in English class. Hope you all are very fine at home. Today in class 8 writing section, we will discuss application writing. In previous classes, you have already studied formal letter and informal letter. So application is under the category of formal letter. So let's start the format of an application. Whenever you will write an application to the principal or editor, so you have to follow a particular format. So format of an application, at first, receiver's designation and address. Suppose you are writing application to your principal, so you have to write here the principal, your school name and then place. Suppose you are writing application to any editor of newspaper, any bank manager or any higher authorities, so you have to mention the person's designation and a name of the organization and then place. Okay. Then next step is subject. Suppose you are writing application to your principal, so you have to mention a suitable subject here. The subject must be very short, it should not be very long. Then salutation. Salutation, suppose you're writing application to your principal, so dear sir, dear madam, whatsoever. Then body of an application. Body of an application, in this part, you have to mention all the necessary details, reason, purpose of writing application, date, day, and all important information is mandatory in body of an application. Then at last, subscription. In subscriptions, you have to write yours sincerely, yours faithfully, yours truly, or yours obediently, according to the that receiver's designation or receivers. Okay. Then at last, write name and signature. At the last, you have to write your name. If you are writing application to your school's any head person, so you have to mention your name along with the section and class. Okay. I hope you understood the format of an application. Now next, here one example, we will discuss this one example so that you can solve the exercise question yourself. So first example first, write an application to your school's librarian, library in charge. Request him her to issue you some books for a week. Means here you have to write an application to your school librarian and request him to issue you some books because you need that books urgently, and after some time you can submit that book again. So let's see the answer of this application. So at first, as per the format, name and designation. So here the librarian, Macrovision Academy, Burhanpur. Name designation, address and place name. Now next step is subject. You have to mention subject. So here application to issue some books. Here you are writing application for issuing some books. So here application to issue some books. Now next salutation. Salutation, dear sir. Okay. With due respect regarding to above subject, I would like to request you that I am a student of class 8 Sindhu. This year I am preparing for NTSC basic course so that next year in class 9 I may obtain good rank. In this exams I am preparing it along with class 8 syllabus. So here all the detail you mention, reason of your writing application, your name, your class, section, everything. Now your book's name, I need R.D. Sharma's reasoning books and Lucent NTSC competitive series. So at last request, I request you to issue me these books for 2 weeks. I will be highly obliged for your cooperation. Thanking him. Now the that subscriptions, in subscriptions yours sincerely, and at last name of writer Ankit Agrawal, then class and section 8 Sindhu. So I hope you understood the format of application and the example, how this example we convert as per the application according to the format. Okay. Now exercise question. Here two questions we are giving you. You have to solve it yourself in your English notebook. So first question is that write an application to your principal, request him or to spare you for not wearing school uniform for 3 days. Since you have given your new uniform for stitching, you have to, in first question, your that receivers is principal, write school name and place. Then in subject, application for sparing you not wearing uniform for 3 days. This is the reason, and in body of the application you have to give reason, you have to give your information, your own information, purpose of writing application, and the reason why you are not able to wear the uniform. So here the reason is given. You have given your new uniform for stitching. That's why for 3 days you are not able to wear the regular school uniform. So this way, and at last subscription and your name, class and section. So I hope this first exercise question you can write in application according to the format. Now dear students, second example. Second example is write an application to the transport in charge or bus in charge of your school. Request him to change your bus as you have shifted at other place. Means earlier, suppose earlier you are coming other bus and now you have shifted in other colony or another resident place. So you want to change your bus because that will be convenient for you. So you have to inform your school's transport in charge or bus in charge. So you have to write one application. So here the receiver is the transport in charge, school name, place, then subject for application for changing school bus, then salutation, dear sir, okay, then body of a letter. In body of an application, you have to write down the reason why you want to change the bus and your detail earlier or in which bus you are coming and now or by which bus you want to come. So this way you have to give whole information to your transport in charge. Then at last subscriptions and your name, class, section and earlier bus number like that. So student, I hope you understood how to write an application to your school authorities, principal, bus in charge, librarian, academic in charge, vice principal, coordinator, whatsoever. So these two exercise question and one example you have to write down in your English notebook. Thank you.